Everyone, and it's just gone 10 o'clock, so we're here for the the meeting for the Commissioner's request for a confirmatory hearing. But prior to that, perhaps I could go round the room and ask for any apologies, please.
Apologies from Helen Fazio of Broxton, and I'm substituting for her.
Thank you. And would you like to give your name to
Councillor Peter Bales.
Thank you very much, Councillor. Thank you.
We also have an apology from Councillor Richardson from Bassett Law.
I hope everyone heard that. Councillor Richardson from Bassett Law's apologies. Thank you. Item 2 of the agenda is any declaration of interest by members and officers. Anything anyone wishes to declare? Okay, thank you. Before moving to item 3, I wondered, Commissioner, if there's anything that you feel you would want to inform the panel about regarding, obviously, this period of unrest that is going across the country. Some of us caught your bit to camera last night, and that was very helpful, thank you. I just wondered if there's anything that perhaps some members wouldn't have caught up with your comments.
Yeah, thank you for that, Chair. Just to say, obviously, we are in very challenging times at the moment. You've seen some of the news on the television. You've seen some of the actions of individuals on the television. What I will firstly say is that in Nottingham and Nottinghamshire, we have policed it with our stakeholders and our communities, and this has worked really well. And I don't know if you probably noticed that at the weekend, we didn't end up with burning cars, people running through the streets and looting our shops and destroying our towns and city centre. And I think that is a compliment to the way that it's been policed and the way that it's been managed. Unfortunately, we're in a time where misinformation is really, really powerful, and there's a lot of misinformation that has led to this almost being hijacked, I think, by the far right. There are other elements involved as well. We remain vigilant. However, What I will say is that there are 3 young children who died, and this has very much been hijacked as a reason for this behaviour. I think that's abhorrent and appalling, and we remain vigilant. There is information to suggest that there may be further unrest tomorrow. The police are aware of that and planning, along with our stakeholders and our community, to make sure that that is policed robustly, but also sensitively, because I think there are sensitivities around some of the issues that there are. So your support is more than welcome. If you can talk to your communities and share our thanks to them for the way that they've behaved and they've held themselves. And hopefully we will go into Wednesday with either a similar outcome or less of an outcome with regard to violence in our city. But a violence of any description cannot be tolerated, and it must be dealt with by the full letter of the law. That's all I'll say on the matter. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner, and please take our sentiments collectively to the Chief Constable and her officers as well. It's been appalling to see some of the treatment of the police on duty around the country. So thank you for that. Any quick questions on anything the Commissioner has said? We're not here today, but we couldn't not take advantage of your knowledge and expertise. Is there any question burning anyone? No? Thank you for giving us an update, Commissioner. If I can move to the agenda item then, the proposed appointment of a Deputy Police and Crime Commissioner, and I'll hand over again to the Commissioner. Thank you.
Thank you once again, Chair. Unfortunately, I have some checks and due diligence relevant to the appointment still to do, so I can only apologise to the panel today for this inconvenience that's been caused. But I request that we can postpone the appointment at this point in time until those checks and due diligence have been completed and I'm satisfied with them.
Thank you, Commissioner. I'm sure there may be a comment or two that people may want to ask. It's unfortunate that we didn't know until we arrived here this morning, but occasionally these things come at you from left field. Just before responding, is there any question that anyone would wish to raise with the Commissioner? I'm taking silence as golden. In that case, Commissioner, thank you for the update. And we obviously notice that you still intend to appoint a Deputy Commissioner. I think, unfortunately, it's the beginning of the school holidays. August is a very difficult time to try and get hold of lots of people who are away on holiday. So I think we'll do everything we can to endeavour to get a date in the future. But I would urge that it may not be as easy, as many people disappear quite quickly now away on holiday. But we will endeavour to accommodate you. In that case, if there's no other questions from the panel, I don't think we have any alternative but to close this meeting and reconvene for your confirmatory hearing later on this morning. Are people content with that? Do I see anyone opposing that proposal? In that case, can I propose from the Chair that we adjourn this meeting and reconvene for the second appointment?
We'll be closing this meeting and then
Say that again.
We're closing
this meeting
and
Thank
then
you.
starting a new meeting.
And then starting a new one. Sorry, I didn't get my script correct. I do apologise. Thank you very much for your forbearance, and we'll meet again at 12. Thank you.